Are you tired of paying your property taxes? Well, lawmakers in Pennsylvania and Florida are actually pushing to abolish property taxes altogether. They say you're basically paying rent to the government. So who pays the most in government rent? Well, that would be New Jersey. And who pays the least? That's Alabama. The average level of property taxes paid in the United States was $2,969, a sizable chunk of change. But it's not just property taxes on the chopping block. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says President Trump wants to eliminate federal income taxes for anyone making less than $150,000 a year. That's 93% of Americans. Okay, Jackie, property taxes. You want them gone?
Okay. I'm a proponent of this, and what I like about it is that it's innovative thinking. I think with President Trump in office for a second term and DOGE and everything he's trying to do that is different and outside of the box, now he's making other lawmakers think that way, whether you're a congressman or you're senator or governor of your state, like Ron DeSantis, who is considering this. People worry that all of a sudden, if you take away the property taxes, then the municipality is going to have to tax you somewhere else to be able to make up the revenue. Some of the suggestions that are being kicked around are not the obvious ones like that, and that is why I like this. Representative Russ Diamond from Pennsylvania is talking about taxing the remittances on these wealthy college endowments. We're going to talk about schools a little bit later in the program, but remember, we've said the endowments were getting taxed at zero. President Trump took it up to 1.4%. We've got a lot of problems with our education system, especially at the high level in this country. You need to be taxing those endowments more. So you're going to lower my property taxes and tax the endowments. I'm in favor of that. And that's just one innovative example. I like how they're thinking.
Taylor, are you on Team Jackie here?
50-50. Love lower.
Can't be 50-50.
Love lower taxes. Taxation is theft. Lower the taxes. Here's my worry. If I'm in Florida and I don't have income tax, the government gets its revenue from sales and property tax. So now you're cutting property and I have no income tax. Now I'm relying on sales tax. And then what? I mean, so I hear you that, look, you think you own your home, try not paying your taxes and the government owns your home. Guess what? You don't. But the alternative, if I don't live in an area with a big high endowment that can offset that loss of revenue, I don't know where else you get the revenue except for then sales
I'm gonna give
or
you
income.
A counterbalance here.
But what if you're doging and you find a lot of savings?
I love this.
Well,
trickle-down Doge. I think
What if
this
you're
is
doging? I just like that we say that. What if you're doging?
Look, I'm a big proponent of trickle-down Doge going at the state level.
Yeah.
But here, let me give you this. In Florida alone, the median home price 5 years ago, right before COVID, was $263,000. Today, $435,000. That's an increase in the tax base of about 65%, if you just consider things all equal. That's municipalities getting a 65% increase in their tax base, essentially, right? You can cut back some and not cut off essential services. But I do think you have to worry about the sneaking up with sales taxes.
What this also pushes in terms of cutting spending are education savings accounts, which are much cheaper than the way they run the public school system, government-run school system. You can get a good education, the fraction of the cost today. Go to that, and kids will get a better education, and the unions won't be able to hurt the children and euchre the taxpayers.
This brings it back around to Jackie's. This is innovation, and this is a good thing. It might not be the right thing to do, but it might spur on an idea that is a good thing.
It's interesting. Let's talk about it. It seems to be like there's a lot of places that they're finding money, and if they can offset taking it from you, it might not be the worst thing.
Steve Forbes, what do you think about this idea of not taxing anyone under $150,000 in income? You like that?
Well,
I know you like flat taxes.
Yes, and I'm going to send Howard a copy of my book that I wrote 20 years ago on the subject. Free of charge, assuming the ethics office allows him to keep it. But you can, with the flat tax, family of four would pay no federal income tax in the first $53,000, only 17 cents, 15 cents on the dollar above that. And so, I see that as a step in the right direction. And the way you do it, is you just do it. And there's no way you can reform this code. 10 million words and rising. Nobody knows what's in it, including the IRS. And it's a source that brings out the worst in us. So I used to say bury it, but you can't because the EPA wouldn't allow it. So toxic. So I hope the president goes for a flat tax would be a great way station. to getting people off the income tax.
From your mouth to President Trump's ears.
There we go. Well, you know he's listening, so he probably just heard that, and he's going to do it immediately. All right, coming up.
I expect
markets.
this call now.
That's right. Get your phone ready.